So I'll introduce him once he pops on here. But welcome to the Code Red meeting. All right, do you guys not know why it's Code Red?
Because it's the last week of summer. We gotta push.
It's not the last week of summer.
Oh, sorry.
The last week before SC2.
Yeah, it's the last week.
I was close.
Yeah, it's the last week before SC2, and I'll share a little bit more in a second here. Okay, but let's start off with some gratitudes here, and anything besides just saying you're grateful to be alive, because I think everyone's grateful to be alive. We'll start off with you, Sir Thomas.
I'm grateful for my friends.
Grateful for your friends. Kira.
I'm grateful for being able to go camping next week.
Ooh, where are you going camping at?
Lake Casita.
Lake Casita. Where's that at?
It's in Five Ventura.
Ooh, that sounds fun. All right, how about you?
I'm grateful I didn't get hurt on a jet ski this past weekend.
Yeah, we're gonna have some crazy jet ski stories.
I move into college this month.
So excited.
Lots of college stuff coming up.
I'm grateful that I just got a second job at Spirit because I've wanted to work there for forever now. So
Okay, I'm already in the Halloween spirit.
good. That's
Neil.
Oh no, I just had it and I lost it. Oh no, I lost
out
it.
the window.
Wait, no, I lost it.
Now I feel like you're lying.
Hold on, can we go to Lauren while I think? Because I had a good
All
one.
right, Lauren.
I kind of lost one too.
I remember. I'm getting my car fixed. And my dad's taking me to get my car fixed. I've been needing my car fixed forever.
What happened to your
So,
car?
It just needs like maintenance and everything, and I've just been putting it off. So, and an oil change and
That's important.
filter change and tire rotation.
Those are very important
And
things.
it's 150 miles past due. It says in my car. So
150. What?
She's
miles past due.
her light has been on since like
But when we went to Havasu, 4th of July. It's been on since 4th of July. So
I feel like it's been longer.
no, because I remember we got into town.
I need to
and
make
it
a
was
note
like, it was
here.
like, "Bing." I was like, oh no, I need an oil change. And then I just never got it.
Still too long.
So-
because that was in Havasu, so you
Yes, we still had to drive back.
Alright.
Anyways, yes.
I made a note. Check on Jordan to do car maintenance more
I'm
often.
pretty sure we're taking it in tomorrow, unless my brother.
That's gonna be part of our PCs now. Is your oil good?
Uh-oh.
Your car will
I just love
explode.
giving you
You
money.
realize that?
Sometimes I'm driving it and I'm like, something doesn't smell right. It smells like something's on fire.
That's crazy.
And I think it's my car.
Lauren,
I'm grateful for AC.
grateful for AC.
Yeah, I drove 2 hours to get here and I would not have been able to do it without AC.
Bazinga. Boom shakalaka.
Bazinga. All right, cool. I'm grateful for our system manager crew here. So, oh, sorry, I forgot about my Zoom people. Julie, what are you grateful for?
I'm grateful to be done with summer school. It was tough, but we got through it.
There we go. Day. So Day is working at the OC fair right now. I think I'm watching him pitch to a customer. Close it, Day. Close it. All right, yeah. Day's not with us, but he's with us. Okay. All right, but I'm grateful for our assistant manager crew here. They all do phenomenal things. They're all super awesome. And what's cool is like it's growing, right? Like our staff is growing. We're gonna have some more assistant managers coming into our office. So we're gonna have a mighty team going into the last half of our year. Does everybody know what this is?
There's a birthday.
A pinata. A pinata. Come on.
It's just
So, but there was a birthday this weekend. I was at AJ Pacheco's son's. I was at AJ Pacheco's son's first birthday, and there was a lot of lessons learned at this birthday party. I don't know, for some reason, like I was just sitting back, just watching, and these kids were just like beating the crap out of this pinata, and one kid got really upset. He was just like, "It doesn't even work, Dad." And like his dad had to give him like a pep talk because like they were like hitting this thing forever, right? Because like little tiny kids, they have no power yet, so they're just like hitting it. And the dad gave his son a pep talk. He's like, "Hey, every hit we're getting closer, right?" And the son was like, "Okay." So he's like, "How many more hits do you think it takes?" He's like, "We're gonna do as many as it takes to get the candy out." All right, and then the kid went from like angry to like, you know what? I got this. He started like screaming and hitting the piano harder, right? And then my girls are just like, where's the candy? You know, and it's just a funny interaction. And made me think of like our push period that we're going through and like how we like fight for goals. And sometimes when it's not going the way that you want it to go, it's very easy to get discouraged, get frustrated, get mad. Then you get that pep talk from me or your parents or whoever it is in your life, and then you keep going. And then eventually, obviously, the pinata broke, it bursted. But the thing that had me thinking is like, okay, was it the like finally they let like an older kid hit it, right? And obviously it broke into a million pieces. But the question I was thinking about, it was like, was it all the little takes that made it get there? Man, that's great hair. All right. Was it all the little hits or was it the last like big one? And it's a combination of both, right? So it's like it takes all those little hits to like weaken the pinata, and eventually you're gonna get that last big hit that makes it blow. So that's what I think about for the push week is you might not see the immediate results right away, right? From all the work that you're doing, all the calls that you make, all the demos, all the no sales, all the cancel like you might not see that desired result right now, but all those desired results lead to the big boom right there. Before we got started the team meeting, Caleb and Hunter and I were talking, and I was telling them about like when I got my first big order, right? Like $9,000 order. It was after 12 no sales, right? But it's just like all those no sales and all those appointments leading up to it, all the phone calls kind of added up to that big moment, right? So it's like what if I would have gave up? And trust me, I wanted to. I was like hating life. I was like, I already knew how to sell custom. I was like, I got 12 no sales. What the hell is wrong with myself? What is wrong with people? Right. So just remember that as we continue to go. So every action leads up. The other thing I wanted to bring to your guys' attention is we are in our final month of our summer campaign. And I was kind of like doing all the math this week and looking at the numbers and looking at like what is doable. The original thing I wanted to go for was 100,000, and it was a pretty strong goal. Like when I actually like planned it out on paper, this goal makes more sense, Jordan Neal. Right, 60.
Update the knife.
Yeah, well, yeah, I just gotta, yeah, we'll update the math, right? But 60,000 is our minimum goal. All right. So like that is like how I was like, all right, do I share the $100,000 goal with the team or our like absolutely must do goal that I know is possible? So my goal is for us to get to the 60,000 as quickly as we can. Okay. Now we're based off of what we did last week. So last week was week 1 of August. We have 47,000 left to go. Now this 47,000 is going to be tough. It's going to be tricky to hit it, right? Because as many of you guys mentioned, right, school is around the corner, right? So it's like that's like top of mind for a lot of people, right? That's going to be a distraction, right? Your school is going to hit you with an email with some last minute thing you're going to do, right? All those different types of things. So school's around the corner, right? Obviously, we're pushing and all that fun stuff. But also like, parents might be an obstacle, friends, end of the summer, trying to do all the last things that you want to do. Right. So I'm very aware about that. And what I'm trying to think about is like, okay, how do I help my team win plus do all those things? A lot of times when we're new to something, we always come to this cornerstone. It's like, all right, do I do this or this? But as you get older, you start to learn how to do this and that. Right. So that's what I want to teach you guys over the course, over the remaining parts of the summer. Is like, how can you get it all done? How can you get your job done at a high level, make great income, have fun, do all your responsibilities? Like you can do that. So my manager taught me this from early on. He's like, don't ask for a lighter load. You just got to build a stronger back. Right. So what it breaks down to with our team as is right now is we need 200 demos. We got to schedule 200 demos as a team. As a team, we need 50 orders. So last week we had a pretty solid week. We're one of the top offices last week, and we ended up having 39 orders. So on average, if we can get our team to average 13 demos this week, so our goal this week is to sell $20,000, right? A little over $20,000. So what that's going to take is 13 demos scheduled by everybody in this room right now, right? Like 13 demos scheduled, 10 need to get completed, and then everybody needs to get 4 orders. Okay. Now, some of you guys are going to do more than 10 demos, right? Some of you guys will probably do less than 10 demos. Some of you guys are going to get more than 4 orders. Some of you guys might get less than 4 orders. But these are just the averages that I came out to. But this is the number I want everybody to kind of focus on is like, could you commit to getting 4 orders this week? Doesn't matter what size the orders are. Just like try to get 4 orders. Some of them are going to be big. Some of them are going to be small. Some of them will be right there in the middle. Okay. So so that's what I kind of broke this down to. There's a slide missing right there, but I don't know where it is. Okay, maybe not. Okay, cool. So that's one of the things is our sales goal. Okay. The other thing that I wanted to talk about right now is our recruiting goal. Okay. So one thing that helps this $60,000 become easier is having a bigger team, right? Having a bigger team be able to do this. So I just wanted to recognize some things here. So when you have one friend on the team, you get a $25 gift card, all right? We had 2 people just earn this last week. So first I'm gonna recognize Elijah. So everyone give Elijah a round of applause. So thank you for recommending Thomas, right? So Thomas sold $3,000 last week. That was a big part of helping our team hit its goal over these past couple weeks. So Elijah has requested a Chipotle gift card. So he'll be receiving that today. And to be honest, I didn't have time to get a Chipotle gift card. So I'm just going to send you $25. Is that cool? All right, sweet. So $25 bonus coming your way. We also had Miss Lauren Collins. All right, she just referred her friend Kayla Hintz or Heights?
Yeah,
Hintz. So Kayla Hintz was our #1 representative this past week, selling just about $3,000 for the week. And what's cool about this one is Lauren actually trained her too. So I did not train Kayla at all, just because she lives really far away. And I was like, I basically gave Lauren like all the supplies, and I was like, you got this. And she's trained one of our top representatives. So give Lauren a big round of applause right there. So thank you, Lauren. As well, you will get a $25 Zelle. All right. So yeah, I did not have time to get gift cards this week. But yeah, so that's what's really cool. When you have 2 friends that hit their first promotion, well, you can get some Cutco merch, Cutco polo, Cutco hat, something like that from the merch store. 3 friends, team builder scholarship. 5 friends, we need somebody to hit this year. You don't know why? Because I want some Meta Ray-Bans, and I've been waiting for someone to win those, so we can just do it in one order, right? But yeah, so Meta Ray-Bans, AirPod Pros, Lululemon gift card, or basically something that's like $300 in value, $300 shopping spree, which is pretty exciting. 8 friends qualifies you for the trip. 10 friends qualifies you for the trip at 75%. And then 12 friends qualifies you for the trip at 100%. Now, here's where I need your guys' help. So since I'm already giving away money today, I want to give away some more money. All right. Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So right now, everyone's, so I was just talking with like Hunter about this, but it's like, it's hard to find a job right now, right? For a lot of different things, a lot of different people. And right now we're about to do our last few trainings of the summer. And then we're going to kind of start transitioning into like our fall program and everything like that. So most students are in one of 3 places right now. Either they're still broke and they're like, man, I really need money. Or they have a little bit of money for school, right? They got some grants and scholarships, but then they realize they still need more. Or 3, they don't need money and they're good and they won't care about this post. But I want, if I could have everybody just throw up a post today, because we're trying to get the word out, because we have a lot of schools around us that I'm responsible for. Hello. We have a lot of schools around us, and I also need some new examples for like that are catered towards like back to school. So if you can do in your post, whatever picture you guys want to use is fine. But if you guys can just put like back to school work, right? Like back to school work, or if you like need money for books or something along those lines, that would be really great. And then for people that are applying to this, there's also going to be like a little incentive for them that I'm going to be doing as I'm trying to use up my summer budget for advertising. So so everyone that throws up a post, I will put you on a spinning wheel, and then I'm going to choose depending on how many people throw up a post, and then just post it in like or just send it to me on WhatsApp or post it in the team chat so that way I can see it and verify it. But I'm going to do 3 winners. Okay. 3 winners today. We're going to do 3 raffles because I got the email today. They're like, you need to use the rest of your budget or we're taking it away.
No.
Right. So it's just like, okay. So I'm gonna do like basically in August, we're gonna have a lot of like recruiting contests. So this is the time to help us build the team because I'm just throwing money at it before it's taken. Is that cool?
That is awesome. Thank you, John.
They need to give me more money. All right.
Okay.
Can I just like repost somebody else's post?
Sure. Yeah, so someone tag Thomas. Elijah tag Thomas.
We're all just gonna have the same story.
Also, if so, also if anybody is, this is more geared towards my assistant managers. We need to make some ads. So ads on social media like Reels, TikTok stuff.
No.
So I need you guys to be in charge of that because I have no idea what to do. Because I literally, do you have ideas, Hunter, on that? Okay. So yeah, no, I was just thinking of
No. No. He already has me on Instagram Reels. He has me on Instagram Reels, and my friends text me about that. I can never show my face in person to them ever again. It took me 6 times to make that video. Never recovered. You're welcome, yeah. Lost a lot of aura. I did. I lost a lot of aura with that video. I did. I built it all up just to lose it. Yeah, it was my first interview. Freaking out about my friend. My first interview, John's got me out here running around like a clown. I do videos. We're recording on Snapchat like a young how Please don't pull it up.
I think I got banned.
You?
No. I'm just kidding.
I did. I know, and I regret it immediately because I still texted them. They went, wow, good. You look like you're working really hard making these ads. I'm not gonna look at it. Why not tag John Baker?
You don't have to tag me.
Oh.
You can though. And I'll reshare it.
I'm gonna tag you.
Yes. He what?
What?
He worked out for the Rams today.
I heard he was. I saw that they saw him at practice, just kind of just doing like workouts with the team, but I didn't think he would actually come out of retirement.
Well, it's not official yet. I think that's what I saw.
Can they even have both of them? Yeah.
I don't know if Aaron Donald would like that. He'd probably be like a LeBron deal, like
That's dangerous. Aaron Donald, Miles Garrett.
no, but he's in full pass right now.
That's crazy. On both
Hang on, I
sides.
have to let you.
Are you guys tagging me or send me screenshots?
I'm telling you. I don't know.
Ooh, nice car.
Mine thanks.
But it's gonna explode because you don't change the oil.
I know, so I took it just in case. And I also just got it washed for the first time ever.
Oh no, who airdropped me? There's too many alerts coming in.
Right after the very post, by the way.
Lauren Collins, with are those real flamingos? Dude, fake flamingos are pretty convincing. You guys hacking. Jason, hello, sir.
What's up, John?
I'll intro you in just 1 second here.
Oh my gosh, I know him. Can you hear me pretty good? By the way, I'm at a fair, like I said.
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear. Dude, you guys should just get an old basketball team together. Just boom.
What would even do? Gary wouldn't. I don't think they're like.
Yeah, bro. Of course.
Wait,
No, it's a horror.
it's not that hard to
Like,
cut a tomato.
No, like. Out of the team. Oh yeah, no. Oh, Tyree got an interview.
All right. Let me know if I'm missing anybody. Let me know if I'm missing anybody.
I know.
You said you, Thomas?
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything from you. Send it to me.
It's on my stuff.
Yes. Oh. All right. Now back to school work or book money, whatever you guys want to put. All right, thank you guys for doing that. While our guest is giving you guys some goods, I'll get that raffle ready and we'll do it right before the phone jam.
What's the link?
I did not get you in there.
I'm in there too, Maker.
Thank you guys. All right, means a lot. Helps us grow. Helps us get the word out, and I get to give you guys money. All right. All right. Cool. So, as everybody knows, our biggest contest or biggest conference of the year is next week. So I'll have individual convos with you guys about this event. Top 15 sales representatives win trophies. Many of you guys are in contention to be amongst those top representatives. What's really cool is our office is in contention to bring home the #1 spot. Okay, so so this week we need to lock in. Okay, so this is what we did last week. We're in the pilot office category.
We're beating Chris Garrett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we beat Chris, but only by an ultimate set, right? So it's like only by a signature set,
A
really.
win's a win.
Right? A win is a win, but do you think he's gonna come back stronger this week? Okay. So here's who we're competing against in SoCal: Torrance office, Chris Gehring, Evan Keller in San Diego, and Pasadena. Okay. So we have a pretty strong lead coming out of week one, but anything can happen, right? Second week is always bigger. Don't be surprised if you see Chris Gehring go from 11,000 to 30,000, or so it's like I want to play it safe, and just like we're not gonna worry about the competition. We're just gonna try to do our best and hit our individual goals. But number one, like that would be a great way to end all the summer conferences with the big old number one trophy. Okay, so that's next week. We're gonna be pulling out all the stops to earn that. Now, really quick, I'll come back to recognition a little bit later, just because our guest speaker is on, and he's literally in the middle of working on one of his biggest events of the year. All right, so we have Senor Jason Guerrero. All right, and look at that.
Is that Mrs. Claus?
That's Mrs. Claus and Santa. Right? He's sold enough. He's sold to Santa and Mrs. Claus. That's how good he is at selling Cutco. Right? But Jason, he's very close friends with Day, and they've always worked together and pushed each other. He's over $626,000 in career sales. His biggest push was $26,000. And the reason why I chose Jason specifically to speak to you guys today is because one of his first big pushes, I think it was 15K, and he'll probably tell you a little bit more about this. He did not get off to the start that he wanted, right? I think he sold like 11 or 12 or 13,000 of it the last week of the push, and then like most of that he sold in the last weekend so he could hit the goal. So he understands how to overcome challenges and obstacles. He's had several $10,000-$15,000 pushes, and he's a student, right? Just like many of you guys are going to be. So it's like, you notice I've been bringing you guys like students to come speak to you guys, because I want you guys to know like the possibilities and think bigger of selling Cutco while being a college student and all that fun stuff. Fun fact about Jason. All right, fun fact about Jason: he's the number 2 country swing dancer in the PNW. I don't know what that means, but yeah. So if you guys look at his Instagram, he knows how to dance really well. His hips don't lie. All right, so let's give Jason a big round of applause. Go ahead and pull out something to take notes, but give him a big round of applause. I'm gonna put him up on the screen now.
I have a chicken impression, like dancing or speaking.
And then Jason, you gotta unmute yourself, but everybody can see you on the screen.
All right, great. Hey everybody. So yeah, I am working at an event right now. So John had asked me though to speak with you guys. So I'm like, yeah, I can spare a few minutes. And now I can see everybody's faces. That's great. So yes, my conversation today is on finishing your push strong. And just everybody can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Quick thumbs up. All right, cool. So yeah, John was right. My first ever really big push I went for, other than my fast start, did not start off as hot as I wanted to. So the biggest mind shift I want you guys to take from this is don't let where you're at today determine how you finish. I've seen a lot of people mentally quit because they're looking at, the leaderboard, they're looking at the numbers, and they think that there's no way they can catch up. And that's the wrong way to think. John probably has told you over and over, the second week is where the magic happens, the final end of the push. And it's true. So I'm going to share a quick story on it was $16,000 push, John, 16,902 or something like that at the very end. But I did not have the best start. It was the first 7 days, and I had sold $6,000. My original goal was 10, by the way. I was only shooting for 10 because that was a really busy week for me. I now live in Oregon, but I actually grew up in Orange County. That week of the push, I had actually flown up to Oregon to find an apartment, find a car, get to know the area a little bit better. Um, so out of the 16 days of push, I really only had 12, 11 and a half days. So I'm like, okay, 10K, 11 days. I could do it. I did that. I had a 10K fast start. So I'm like, okay, if I could do it then, I could do it now. Um, but my first 6 days of the push, I was at about 6 or 7 grand. So like way behind where I wanted to be on that point, maybe even less than that, honestly. Now I'm thinking about it. But on the last 4 days, I had sold like 9 or 10 grand for that push. One of the things I did that you should all be doing, if you feel like you're behind, that's okay. There's time to catch up. One of the biggest things you can do though is call your manager. Like if you're having those negative thoughts or you're feeling low, the number one thing I did and felt that made the big difference is I called my manager. I'm like, hey, I feel really behind. I'm like, I need some of that magic manager juice. In my case, it was J Brad and NJ. In your case, the Baker juice. To kind of keep you pushing. So I know Dana Mar, same thing. He's like whooping right now for whatever he was doing for John. But yeah, guys, anything that happened the last 4 days, or I don't know, the last 5 or 6 days you guys were at. Wherever you are right now, you can literally sell 10 grand in the last 5 days. I don't know what your goals are, but for example, if you sold an ultimate set tomorrow, what would that do for your push? Just think of it like that. If you sold a big set, how would that change your whole outlook for your push right now? Just imagine it. If the next appointment we did, they're like, you know what? I want the ultimate set. I want the biggest set. I want a set. Would that change where you're feeling right now, the push? Maybe, probably, maybe not. But just imagine if the next person was your biggest order of the push. And that's literally what happened in my push. I'm like, I felt behind, but then the next appointment, I sold a flatware chest. The appointment after that, I sold another flatware chest. The appointment after that, I sold a third flatware chest. I'm like, I don't know if I was just saying something or what was going on, but even now I haven't never sold that many flatware chests in one day or even 1 week that I did in that exact that one day. And that pretty much pushed me over 10K. And I'm like, shoot, I got 3 days left. And everybody kept telling me, yeah, think bigger, think bigger, think bigger. Like anything's possible as long as you put in the work for it. That's the most important thing, by the way, is you have to put in the work. So one of the things I'm going to talk about is your phoning. One of the biggest things I did to finish my push off, but just started, was morning phone time. I know. If you're thinking,
write that down. Morning phone time.
Morning phone time. For me, it's my favorite time to make calls, even now. And here's why. More people pick up in the morning. I was making calls like at 8 a.m., not even that early, 8 a.m. People were getting ready for work. They haven't gotten home. Nothing's ruined their day yet. They pick up more because most people don't call that early. They usually get called in the middle of the day or at the end of the day. But I love making phone calls in the morning. So every single day of the push, I made it a commitment. No matter what, I made at least 20 calls. Whether everybody picked up or nobody picked up, I made my 20 calls. That was a non-negotiable. And notice I didn't say something crazy either, like, 30, 40, 50 calls. Literally just 20 calls every morning. I honestly didn't do any extra phone time other than the 20 calls every morning and the calls I made leading up to the push to schedule ahead. Because I knew if I made 20 phone calls, I'm going to have appointments ahead. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, maybe more appointments ahead of me. So every morning I made 20 calls. I had mornings where nobody picked up, and that's okay. Again, the most important thing is you make the commitment to doing the work. So that was one of the biggest things. Just, no matter what, I committed to my morning phone time so that I always had those appointments ahead of me. I think the morning is money, personally. Like I said, people are just starting the day. Nothing good or bad's happening yet. So they're more likely to pick up. And again, just keep it super simple. 20 calls or 1 or 2 appointments booked. 20 calls or one or 2 appointments booked. Whichever comes first. If you got to make all 20 calls and the last 2 people pick up and schedule, great. If you make the first 2 calls and the first 2 people pick up, great. But no matter what, either commit to making the calls or commit to scheduling a couple appointments. So I want you guys to kind of take a step back and just think of the next. Wait, how many days do you guys have left, John?
7.
Oh, you guys got a full week.
Yep.
Literally, you'll see people on the report selling sets every single day. And that could be you. And if you're thinking, I don't know anybody that's going to buy full sets. Well, one, you got to believe you can sell sets. You gotta believe everybody can get a homemaker set. In my opinion, everybody should get a homemaker set. Everybody should get an ultimate set. The ultimate set's like the best set we sell. Which is why I sell a lot more ultimate sets, because nowadays I'm like, you want this, you need this, I want this. And I have an ultimate set. Ask Dana Moore. Actually, I have an ultimate set, a signature set, and a homemaker set, all in my one of my spots at home, just because I wanted all 3 colors. There's some people like that, by the way, that just want everything Cutco makes because they're Cutco fanatics like I am. They just want it all. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So imagine just having just that one appointment that makes a big difference, that one big sale. Imagine just having one extra appointment each day. Put in the work. It's only 7 days. You can do anything for 7 days. In your fast start, bring back that same energy you had in your fast start, like anything's possible, that you can make it happen. That's the kind of energy you want to bring, because then you bring that to your appointments. People feel it, people see it, and if people know you're shooting for a big goal, they're willing to help you more. That's one of the things I did. Is every single appointment, I shared my goal with every single person, every single time. Like, hey, this is my goal. This is why I want it. And then at the end, when they bought something, I asked one more time. By the way, since I'm going for this big goal, I know you were thinking of this for later, like if they wanted to add the shears, a cheese knife, pot and pans, whatever. Just out of curiosity, if I call my manager right now and we gave you a super turbocharged deal, would you consider adding it on? Like if it was a really good deal? Some people are going to say yes. Some people are going to say no. I had some people, they're like, what's the deal? So I called my manager right on the spot. They're already getting something like, hey, if they added this on, could they get this for free, or could we do this? Could we do that? And that's how I got my big orders at the very end. And went after the 10K, ended up almost selling another 7K and finishing, like I said, just a little under 17,000. It was 16,000, like 900 and something. But just imagine one extra call, one extra appointment, one extra sale. Look at your teammates. If they can do it, you can do it. Because there's probably some of you in the room that are doing really well, and some of you that are looking at that and you're like, man, I wish that was me. So it's like, how can that be you? Ask your manager for extra help if you need it. Don't underestimate what just a little extra focus can do at the very end. I've seen it happen over and over and over. It's happened to me over and over and over, having multiple 10, 15. My biggest push was a little over 26,000. But this is my favorite push for the 17,000, because I did that while having so much going on, finding apartments, looking for cars, exploring Oregon, doing everything, going out, dancing. But I just made it an effort no matter what. 20 calls, appointments, focus, give my very best to every person. So here's my challenge to everyone. For the rest of this push, finish like someone who's trying to win it. I know some of you might not be competitive with other people, but try being competitive with yourself. Push yourself and stretch yourself. Because once you do something that's out of your comfort zone, and once you push yourself past that, you can do it again. You do it once, that means you're capable of doing it. And if you're capable of doing it, that means you're capable of doing it again. Anyways, protect your morning phone time, or protect your phone time in general. Make the extra calls. Follow up with the people you've been putting off. That chicken list John's probably mentioned. Just call them. The worst thing they can say is no. Don't let today's numbers determine tomorrow's effort, because you never know which call is going to be the one. Right now, this morning before our meeting, I might be putting in my biggest business order to date. I have a finalized call. Business order, by the way, client that wants to order a bunch of Cutco for their employees or their clients as a gift. So I'm like, cool. And not only that, she also wants to do a Cutco kitchen. So the pots, the knives, the flatware, all the accessories for her vacation home. And I was doing the math, and I'm gonna get it, by the way. But basically, if that order went in right now, it would be a $17,000 order.
Mm,
And I had that morning phone call
juicy.
to finalize a bunch of stuff. And if I hit when I put it in, that's gonna be my biggest order today. But literally, that's just one order. Anybody can get that one order if you just put in the work, because you never know who you're gonna meet. You can meet that person that buys everything, that person that recommends you to everybody they know. Literally, one person can make the whole difference for your entire push. So make the call, take your shot. Don't let anything stop you. Nothing's over until the final day, the final hour of push. Heck, my last appointment last year when I was going over my biggest competition of a silver cup, I didn't win it. I placed third in the nation for my league. But my last order of that day was a $6,000 order. My very last order to push me over to push me towards what I wanted was my biggest order of the whole year. So literally, it could be the very last appointment where they buy everything, and you never know. So let's finish strong, empty out your tank, and just go for it. Worst case, you make more money, you win more Cutco, you make more connections, you're better at the job. Just try a little more, and that's kind of what I got for you guys.
Boom. All right. Thank you, sir. We're not gonna bog you down with Q&A because I want you to be locked in on your show. But let us know when you close that order so we can celebrate with you. All right. Adios, sir. All right, everyone. So that was Jason. What were some takeaways that you guys got? Even though I wrote them on the board for you. What's one of these things that you can start doing?
Don't let today's numbers affect tomorrow's
number. Yeah, right. I know sometimes that can happen, right? When you just like have a crappy day and you're just like, screw tomorrow, screw the next days, right? It starts to impact you, right? Lauren.
Morning phone time.
That what you're gonna start doing?
Yeah. I do phone time, but I don't do it in the morning.
I know, but are you gonna actually wake up? Okay. All right, cool. What else? Let's get one more. One more thing you're gonna start doing that is either on here or that you it's on the back of your head, like I need to start doing this more frequently. We got some peaceful music next door. Go ahead.
Offer a crazy deal on the big set.
Yeah, like has anybody like just like thrown out like asked for the order on an ultimate set and just threw out the craziest deal you could think of yet? Sarah has. All right. so just try it, right? Like just like on your next appointment, just like, hey, you want to just get our biggest one, and just like ask for it confidently. Like, what's the worst thing they're gonna say? No. And then when they say no, you're just like, if I gave you like an insane deal, like, are you just curious to just know what it is? Right. And then they'll just be curious about it, right? And then you just offer the craziest deal you can do. Right. Like on an ultimate set, you can still offer a crazy deal, give them me and Hunter were talking about this, giving them a homemaker for free on an ultimate set. Yeah, that's why you gotta call me. Right, you just got to call. Like, there's a lot of things you can do, right? Like, you guys haven't even done a Frankenstein order, where it's just like it's an order where you just like tell your customer it can happen, but you don't know if it actually can happen, and then you got to go behind the scenes. You got to call Cutco Corporation. Like, you got to like make it happen, right? Like, I don't think anyone in here has ever done a Frankenstein deal, right? So it's just like you guys just got to call more. Right, there's so many things you can do. I'll call the president of Cutco and just be like, I need this to work. And it's like sometimes he'll make it work. right? So it's like you just got to go for it and just give all the crazy deals right there. Day, how we doing over there?
Staying sharp.
Give us a MTV Cribs of the booth.
So this is
What's up,
Ruben
what's up,
Valdez.
Ruben?
Baker Sasai. Baker Sasai.
Hi,
I'll give
Ruben.
my AirPods.
Okay, the whole team says hi too.
And then you got the hey, what's up, guys? You got the knife sets. This is Ruben Station.
Oh my god!
Oh my
goodness.
He's gone on the computer too.
And then you got the cookware right there. Can you guys see me okay?
Yeah. I accidentally hit the cord and he disappeared for a little bit.
And then knives,
Look at that guy with his beer. He's about to buy something.
Where is he at?
flatware right there.
Fair.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right,
and then
cool.
I have the outdoor tools, but Ruben's working with our customer right now.
All right, sweet. Well, good luck at your show. I'm gonna end the Zoom call right now
Why do you not like me?
because you need to focus. You need to focus.
I know. I'll
All
catch y'all.
All right, later.